Midnight caller. I started receiving calls every night at exactly midnight. The caller would just breathe heavily before hanging up. One night, frustrated, I called back, only to hear my own phone ringing from the basement, a place I never dared to enter since moving in. The reflection that wouldn't mimic. My new apartment had an antique mirror. One evening, I noticed my reflection wasn't mimicking my movements. It smirked and walked away, leaving me staring into an empty space. The next morning, my friends claimed they saw me in places I'd never been, doing things I'd never do. The forgotten roommate. I lived in a shared apartment. One day, my roommates acted like I didn't exist. They spoke through me, never acknowledging my presence. I found a decades-old photo in the living room of them with another girl, wearing the same clothes I had on. I didn't remember owning those clothes. The Vanishing Hitchhiker. I picked up a hitchhiker one rainy night. She was silent throughout the ride until she suddenly screamed for me to stop. I looked over, the seat was empty. When I reached home, my mom called, saying my sister, who died years ago in a car crash, had always talked about a sibling she wished she could have saved. The diary of the future. I found an old diary in my attic. It detailed events in my life, but included future dates. Curiously, I followed a day's plan, and it happened exactly as written. The final entry detailed my own demise in a bizarre accident. I've been hiding, but today is the day it's supposed to happen. The sleepwalker's secret. I used to sleepwalk as a kid, but stopped as I grew older. Recently, my partner said I've been sleepwalking again, going to the backyard every night. One night, I decided to stay awake and follow my sleepwalking self. I led myself to a grave marked with my name, the date of death being tomorrow. The disappearing artist. I bought a painting from a local artist known for his lifelike portraits. The artist vanished the next day. Every night, the figure in the painting seemed to age, and I'd hear whispers around the house. One morning, I found the painting aged to a skeleton, and in the mirror, my own face had aged decades overnight.